Oh, We Were Evergreen.
And we're talking to EUPHORIA magazine. The music that we do is a blend of contemporary stuff and also past influences. So we thought that the name kind of fit because it has the past tense in it, but also it talks to something evergreen, which is supposed to be forever young. So we like the idea of a clash within itself in the name. We wanted to make a cover because we've been doing a lot of covers in the past, and we always thought it was an interesting way for people to discover our music through something that they already know, and then it's how we twist that around is something that could be interesting to other people. It's a good way for them to step into it. I don't know, it just came about that this song was really cool because the lyrics are quite interesting. You take them out of the context, and the Disney film itself is really is obviously a classic, and something that I think a lot of people can relate to. So there was something in there that it was a fun idea to just take that and change it to make something more contemporary, perhaps a little darker, and yeah.
Still don't understand why these questions are still a question, not against you at all, but because we are the generation of internet, of it's really easy for us to travel, so every influences come from everywhere, and everything melts and mixes, and that's the beauty of it. That's the sharing cultures and making something unique by taking two things different, and so there's no point of classifying it. Obviously it is pop music because that's songs that tell stories, which probably have a chorus and a few verses, and that's how we listen to music nowadays. But a genre is a bit
yeah. So many tags now and sub-genres that blossom everywhere. It's hard to. You're asking yourself to fit in one of those. It's just hard. You can make up your own, but
different.
Yeah.
Like maybe blended pop will be a new tag now.
Yes, the milkshake pop.
Exactly.
Tagine.
Smoothie pop.
Tagine pop.
Hashtag milkshake.
Yes.
It's like a part of the new approach we want to have, just to reduce a bit, or to choose a bit for the next album, like fewer instruments, but that we really like. But in the past, yeah, we are quite curious to use different sounds and different instruments that we normally don't, maybe a bit more rarely hear in pop music. So. Yeah, it's always also the difficulty to be just to stay in a trio, which we really like, but it's also a challenge to see how we're gonna just who is gonna play what. But it's fun to do as well. It's a good challenge.
Yeah, so a lot of the themes have to do with moving. Definitely movement is an idea of movement, and the album was called Towards. So we just like the idea that it connotated movement without saying where you were heading, which is a little bit like the way that we proceed in a way as a band, because we try a lot of stuff, then we see what happens. And I think because we're always evolving, I suppose now the second album is going, I suppose we're evolving towards another direction. Just like Be Like You was taking things further even. I think that's sort of stretching out the idea of Towards.
We do, as many musicians do that, but we do put colors on some songs and then discuss about the colors of the songs and how we see the videos for it, and we're quite involved in the creation of the videos that we do. But I mean, again, we're part of a generation where music, audio and visual are always together. You can't go anywhere without having both, and so it's part of. As much as the city is influencing us without us knowing it, but the visuals and anything.
Writing.
Work in progress. Lots of writing, arranging, and hard to know exactly how it will be like now. But there's definitely ideas and some
quite a lot of songs already.
Quite a lot of songs, and yeah, I think there's directions. You can feel directions already.
We kind of like play it quiet this year because we really want to. We're going to Poland tomorrow actually, because we've never been there, so we couldn't refuse.
So you see, we need to go.
And also we're going to be back in Beirut, and
a few gigs in Paris, but then that's it.
Yeah.
We've got.
We would like to have the summer to really concentrate, because we don't want to like wait 5 years to release a second album, because we've been a band for a long time before to do the first album. Now we are in a good process, so we thought it was good for us this year to play it down. And
Your Guadeloupe CD?
Yeah.
That's good.
So,
Don't remember.
the Soul Jazz put out a new CD of traditional Guadeloupean music.
I think the last Leon La Havas is promising. She just released a single, it's quite good. I think her album. Did she release the whole album?
No, not yet.
Okay, Unstoppable something.
Unstoppable.
I really loved it. So I'm looking forward to the album.